popping? Hold on, family. Hold on one second, family. Yo, what's popping, family? Shit, my bad. I've been here busy as a motherfucking man, but I'm back. Check this out. Tonight is the night. Charlo versus Canelo. Saul Alvarez, nigga, for all them motherfucking belts at 168. And I'm fucking glad we're witnessing that shit this year. It actually came by a surprise, man. I'm actually surprised that this shit came here so damn fast, yo. It feels like just yesterday we're laughing, talking about Canelo don't know which Charlo he's fighting, ha ha ha. To, oh shit, he's fighting a fucking male. Now we fucking here. We here. And a lot of folks are trying to say, oh, ain't no excuses. This is a fair fight. Bro, what's so crazy is y'all wasn't saying this shit when Mikey Garcia was fighting Errol Spence. They was not saying this shit when Mikey Garcia was fighting Errol Spence, man. But hey, you know what it is, man? And I always saying, folks get mad. Oh, Art, man, it's not like that, man. It's not like that, dude. I don't give a fuck. It's like that. They view black fighters, black American fighters, foundational black American fighters specifically. They view us as somewhat superhuman. And what I mean by that is they already look at us as somebody that's naturally gifted, naturally skilled, naturally athletic, naturally talented. So if there's anybody else, anybody that can jump two weight classes on their first fight and fight the number one guy and win, it will be a black American fighter. And they looking at us like, oh yeah, that's nothing. That's not cheating. That's not bullshit. That you're jumping up two weight classes to fight the number one guy. You're a Negro, so this should be normal. That's how they look at us, right? And I ain't mad at them because I kind of feel the same way. I kind of feel the same way. I know we good. I know we good. I know we skilled, man. So if there's anybody that can do this shit, it's us, man. We look. We've been doing this shit for a long time. Battling against the odds, man. What Charles said, I'm doing this for my culture. I'm doing this for my culture. Yeah, nigga, the culture, like the culture that they hate on, man. We've been doing this shit for a long time, man. So I don't know. If I trust Charles, I hope I'm wrong. And you know, a lot of us feel that way too, bro. I get what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying because at first, when I was looking at the fight and seeing like how Charlo was reacting to the news and all that, it's just kind of like I thought Charlo would be more fired up, like in the Castano fight, like in the press conference, like, "Oh yeah, man, we gonna do this. We gonna do this. This is my land. This is my country. You in America, bitch ass nigga." We didn't see that energy. It wasn't there for the build up, but we seen glimpses of it last night during the weigh-in. We saw a little glimpse of it in the weigh-in, and he was talking this shit, and I'm like, okay, maybe he do got it back. Maybe he do got that fire in his eyes. They said this nigga name was Canelo Alvarez, the lyncher, another great lyncher coming this year. And you see what type of time they on. I ain't disrespect their culture. I ain't calling nothing. I ain't say nothing about where they from or what they do. But here they come bringing that racial talk to us because they know they like to get a reaction. They want us to be on there calling them all types of names and this and that. I'm not, and see the type of person I am. I'm not just gonna turn around and just shit on all of them and say, oh, all of them are like this, even though there's a lot. But I'm not gonna shit on the whole culture, the whole race, and say because this one guy is upset, they all on like that. Nah. But there is a lot of them like that. So we gotta call them out when we see them though. Say, yo, gang, shout out to everybody, man. I know it's been a minute since I've been cooking it up on this chat, man. I'm about to have a baby in like the next 2 days, literally. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Time is like, yeah, I barely get that shit, but I'm making time to watch this fight tonight. I said also hate how guys bow down to Canelo. I hate that shit. Like for real. Like this guy has 2 losses already, but he really should have like 4 losses. But he has 2 official losses. This guy's been caught up on pads, you know. But Canelo is a likable guy, you know. I think it's the white skin with the red hair that makes folks feel a little comfortable, you know, and seeing that he's out here doing his thing. He's not a bad fighter. He's not, but he's not the best fighter. And we folks don't even treat the best fighter in the world like this. You know what I'm saying? So let's be real. Sit like that girl lay down. They got so much respect for Canelo. It's because they be. Let's be real. Let's be real. These motherfuckers be scared of Canelo fans, bro. Because these motherfuckers will pull up pictures of you, your family, and all that shit, and talk about your race, put up pictures of monkeys and all this shit. And niggas be scared of that shit. They be like, man, I don't got time to be dealing with that. You niggas is weird, so I'm just gonna stay away from it. Yeah, 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 yeah. These boxers, even Benavidez, they know not to fuck with Canelo because he got the most craziest fucking fans, man. He do, and most of the time, it don't even be the fans from Mexico. It be these fucking wannabe gringos that grew up in fucking Arizona, fucking SoCal or some shit, in Texas. That's what the fuck it be. The wannabe fucking gringos. That's what I call them. Latinos who want to be white. You know what I'm saying? Gringo is white in Spanish. So I call them that because these motherfuckers be out here whole American flagged out. They birth certificates say America. They going to American schools speaking English. Some of them niggas don't even know how to speak Spanish. Majority of them don't even know how to speak Spanish. But here they talking about dropping Mexican flags, talking about they gonna lynch somebody and shit. Like, shut the fuck up. You sound stupid. You're fucking pocho wannabe gringo nigga. That's what the fuck you are. So I don't think Charlo not acting like that because he's focused. And that's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking maybe he's like on some, I'm focused. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time to be talking. This ain't the Tony Harrison Castano. This is the fight of my life. I'm gonna talk shit after the fight. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like he's thinking like maybe I'm gonna talk shit after the fight because man, I can't be talking shit and possibly lose. I gotta go in there and focus because when I win this fight, then I can talk shit and be like, yeah, I beat Canelo. Like Floyd did. But Floyd, he kind of was talking shit, but he wasn't talking crazy shit. He was just like, yeah, this nigga, a lot of nigga trying to beat me. Yeah, whatever. They say this is the guy to beat me. Whatever. And then Floyd beat him, and now he talking shit saying, nigga, that's my easiest fight, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? That's what my easiest fight, nigga. Manuel Gustafson would put up a harder fight than that shit. That was a way tougher fight than this. Motherfucker couldn't even touch me. Said Devin would best Canelo if they was in the same weight class, and they know it. 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 Know it. But you know what they're gonna say? Power, the power, the power, the power, on all that shit. And the reason why I say that not because I'm just a fan of Devin, it's just because I understand Devin game. I understand the jab. The jab is very essential to beating the great Mexican warrior. It's just how it is. What's that song? It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, man. The jab is just, it beats the Mexican fighter. And Canelo, he has to slip that jab if he wants to get past Charlo. And Charlo has a good jab. I wish he was fighting Big Bro. Big Bro got a fucking better jab than Little Bro, but Little Bro still got a good jab. Little Bro slept niggas with a jab. Yeah, Little Bro got a knockout with a jab to the stomach. I remember Rosario, the big monster puncher who stopped J Rock. I remember. Said, congratulations, boy or girl. I'm having a girl. Art Man's about to be a girl dad. Straight up. So I think Charlo doesn't want to get overconfident because of what happened to Spence. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, even Derrick James been quiet. Man, that shit crazy. I hate when folks gotta bring that Spence Bud Crawford up, man, because I get to thinking and having flashbacks and oh Lord, overanalyzing me. I be overanalyzing things, so I'm thinking about like everything. Like man, like Derrick James been quiet. I haven't heard from Derrick James in a little minute. But you know what? This is a game changer right here, though. Mel beat Canelo. Now he got 2-time undisputed. So he a coach with 2-time undisputed. Real shit. Said all facts, no hard feelings, brother. We're gonna experience another great legend this year. Y'all hear this motherfucker? This crazy. Hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on, cuz. Hold on. We gonna put this. We gonna put this shit on the jumbo screen. We gonna put this shit on the jumbo screen. This nigga talk about. Hold on, y'all. We gonna put this on the jumbo screen now. We definitely are. Devin Styles versus Orthodox. It's like Bivol. Say, hey, Crips, you can't comment on 24 Slayer. Yeah. Fuck that nigga, man. Get him out of here. Plus, I know, bro. I hate it too. DJ could change everything tonight. And you know, there's two people. There's three people that can change. Matter of fact. No. I'm gonna keep it 100. There's three people that can change everything tonight. One is Mel Charlo. He can change everything tonight. He can be the man in five. If he beats Canelo Alvarez, he jumps up to number two, number one in my pound for pound list. I want to say number one, but I don't want to seem like a hater because they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, Smith lost. That's why you got Mel." Nah. Because these brothers both got undisputed in two weight classes, and to keep it 1,000, I feel like Charlo's run at 154 is better than Bud's run at motherfucking 140. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But that's just my opinion. It's not law. But yeah, that's one person. The second person is Derrick James. Yeah, nigga, his fighter just took a crazy ass loss in the fight of his career. If there was any night for you to perform the best of your abilities, it was supposed to be that night, and it wasn't. It wasn't. And your fighter got the whole brand looking crazy. Not just saying because, not just saying he's a terrible person or anything like that. And the team is just out of money and they ain't never gonna come up. They made some good money that night. But I'm just saying, when it comes to reputation, when it comes to the skills department and all that shit, got the team looking weak right now. And I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy right now. All eyes on them, and then the shit with Frank Martin, it's crazy. But he has tonight to make the team look like, that was just a little fluke. You know what I'm saying? It was a fluke. We can come up. We came up from this situation. Look at Charlo, 2-time undisputed. You know what I'm saying? That's the second person that can make, his career change tonight. The third person is Erickson Lubin. Oh man, oh man. A lot of folks are picking Ramos, and I totally understand why folks are picking Ramos, and I have no problem with it because they're questioning, like me, they're questioning Lubin's durability. He barely could take a punch before. Can he take a punch now after being stopped twice? You know what I'm saying? You know, can he still do it? He's been looking uh, you know, they're looking at him like, man, this guy's damaged goods. That's what they're looking at it. But how I'm looking at it, I didn't forget that Erickson Lubin is a skilled boxer. I didn't forget that Erickson Lubin got power in both hands. I didn't forget that. I didn't forget that he dropped Fedora, exposed Fedora before Brian Mendoza. So that's why it wasn't even a surprise when we seen Mendoza stop him. Because it's like, we already seen somebody drop him. It arguably could have stopped him, but the whole spit out your mouthpiece trick. We all know that shit. That's neither here or there. You know that shit. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm like, hold on. This young brother, this young Haitian brother, he can still cook. He can still cook. He can box. That man can still box. I don't understand. And Ramos is a come forward ass motherfucker. Like, he's young. He got the pressure. I get it. The dude haven't fought in 7 months. And every time I see Ramos fight, you can see that motherfucker. You can see his ribs. I don't know if that's just his built, but you can see that motherfucker's ribs and it's just poking out every fucking time. And I'm like, man, if a nigga get the tapping on them shits, let's see what that feel like. But we don't know. And folks are looking at it like, man, this is an easy wash for Ramos. It could be. Ramos is a big dude. He can go in there and wash Lubin. I'm not even questioning it. If that happens, it wouldn't even be a surprise. But all I'm trying to tell folks is don't forget that Lubin can box. I hate for fighters to just say, oh, this person is finished or whatever. Because if the young uh Ramos go out there and win, what y'all gonna try to say, oh, it wasn't a good win because Lubin is already dying, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. You gotta look at it on both sides. I'm looking at it on both sides. I'm picking Lubin. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I'm picking Lubin. Decision. But Ramos can go in there and fuck him up. It would not be surprising. This Ramos' first real fight, for real. Reynoso has never been a good catch. That narrative has been a good coach. Oh, good coach. That was narrative has been was a good coach. He exposed the 22 with Canelo and Valdez. Got destroyed. That's true. But they don't act like that shit didn't even happen. Say if Lubin just boxes and uses speed, he can definitely win. The way I see him losing is trying to like style on fucking. Not matter of fact, not trying to style. The way I see him losing this fight, if he tries to go in there and do the same thing that he did against Fedora, which is try to stay in there and kind of like bang with the dude, the much bigger dude. Don't go in there and try to bang. You can bang, but bang smart. Bang smart. Get in and out. Folks be forgetting this is boxing, man. You don't have to go in there and fight to the crowd noises. You don't gotta do that shit. You don't gotta. This ain't no fucking Rocky movie. It's not like you gonna take a lot of punches and say, "Oh, I'm gonna get my second win." Nah, nigga. Once them punches start setting in on your ass, nigga, you gonna be cooked, nigga. You're gonna get cooked. There's no coming back from that shit unless you a special type of fighter. So don't be listening to the crowd trying to think, "Oh, I'm gonna give them an entertaining fight." Nigga, fuck these fans, man. Real shit. I understand they paying the bills, but fuck them, nigga. When it comes to your health, when it comes to your health, that should be the number one thing. But not saying that you should go out there and do a Daniel the Boy. I'm saying you should go out there and box smart. Make it a boring fight if you have to. Make it a boring fight if you have to, like Hitchens just did, like the last Haitians just did. That's what I'm saying. The Haitians might be giving Team Latino a bad fucking night tonight, or a bad month, because Hitchens just gave them a performance that made them boys super upset. Oh man, he's just boxing and running and all that shit. Lubin could do the same thing. He could do the same thing. A win, what they say, a win is a win. A win is a motherfucking win. Lubin can listen. He better listen to his quarter, or it's gonna be another night of fucking Coach fucking Bane. flaring up and got him twisting his St. Louis cap to the back, mad. You ain't listening to what I'm saying in the corner. We ain't trained here. We ain't trained just for you to lose this fight tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to hear coach screaming and shit tonight. So Lubin, it's all up to Lubin. It's up to him. It's up to him. It definitely is. But oh yeah, and Barrios versus Yugas. Man, oh man. That's gonna be a nice little scrap right there. But you know what's crazy though? I haven't really seen any like training from them two. I haven't really seen that much training like clips. Or maybe I haven't just been paying attention. Straight up. I haven't really seen them training. But what I'm thinking in my head is, see, Yugas, in my mind, I believe that Yugas fought the real version of Errol Spence, or the 80-90% version of Errol Spence. Right. And he got damaged. He could be damaged goods. He haven't fought in a long time. Nigga, that Errol Spence versus Yugas fight was like a long time ago. That was like a year or some change, nigga, ago. Damn near 2 years ago. Barrios, he just fought Keith Thurman, but he got damaged in that Keith Thurman fight. A lot of niggas talk shit about Thurman, but Thurman was putting the beats on that boy. He definitely was. And if it was smaller gloves, he would have stopped that man. Definitely would have. So this really a toss-up fight. And it's a real crossroad fight for real. It's a crossroads fight for real. Anything can happen. But if I had to choose, my dude Trap Me to USA, he says Yugas. If I had to choose, I would choose Barrios. I just feel like he took a beating, but he ain't take the type of beating that Yugas just took. That was different. And he said Barrios fought this year and got a knockout. He fought. See, and then he's the fresher fight. I mean, I'm trying to tell y'all. Look. But I ain't no boxing guru, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no motherfucking guy that claims to know everything about the sport of boxing. But my understanding on boxing is just very different. I feel like Barrios may be the fresher fighter. And I feel like motherfucking Yugas is a little bit more damaged. Or this might just be an all-out war. It might be a fight of the year type classic. You know them fights that the names don't really be the biggest, but it be really a good fight because them niggas is really scrapping hard. It might be one of those. It definitely might be one of those. But either way, I'm excited for tonight. Are you guys excited? I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Said Barrios ain't fought this year. He did fight this year. He fought Keith Thurman. Wasn't that this year? Said they gonna bang out. Yugas, yeah, he is more skilled. He's definitely more skilled. But is he damaged goods? Is he damaged goods? Barrios fought after that Thurman fight. Y'all gotta look it up for me. Look it up for me. And both of these dudes, they've been low. They've been real low key. They've been real low key. But Yugas and Barrios is what I call blue collared fighters. It's just a real job for them. These niggas, this is how they make their bread. You know what I'm saying? They fighting. They fighting. They picking up the phone. Who you want me to fight? Win, cool. And PBC just, cashing them boys out. That's just how it is. And, they working. And this is going to be a good fight. Yugas, he might be damaged goods, y'all. Look, y'all don't understand. Errol Spence was hitting this nigga with hooks to the stomach, hooks to the face, jabs to his face. Them hooks is, man, I seen that nigga Errol Spence hurt in the back. He went in there and did the same thing to Yugas. The same way he hit that bag with the combination of up top, rip, pushing with the jab, left hook, right hook to the stomach, and then come over the top with a hook, come over the top with another hook, double hook. He was doing all that on the bag, and he did that shit to Yugas in round 5. So I'm like, dog, them punches, the damages, you seen them on the face, but you don't see the internal damages, the mental damages. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see that. So he may go in there and look like a totally different fighter. It happens. Look, one day we wake up and we watch a fight, and a fighter that we once loved is not the same fighter that we've seen before. It happens. It happens in boxing. And I feel like Father Time, and I don't know what they call the name for getting ass whoops, what you call that, when all that shit builds up, damage, it happens. Definitely. But yeah, man, Canelo Alvarez versus Charlo though, man. Charlo, he got to box smart, man. He definitely do. I don't want him to go in there and try to bang it out. I don't know. Would y'all who do y'all think got more power? Canelo or Charlo? Who do y'all think got more power? Said Earl definitely wasn't the same. Look at the public workouts for you, just for Crawford. Look at the punch placement on the bag. If the rematch happened at 154, Earl would be back 100% for sure. Shit, even with that, I understand what you're coming from. But even with that, my brother, when you get boxing, it's not like the NFL. Or I won't even say the NFL. It's not like the NBA, where if you lose a game, you can go back to the gym, work on your game, come back, you know, and beat the team. You know what I'm saying? Even though that could happen, but when you get the type of damage that Errol Spence got fighting Terrence Crawford, you may not come back the same. And a lot of folks are saying, "Oh, Art man, you crossing Errol by saying this." No, I'm just thinking very, very realistically. He could be damaged like Yukas, or that could be different. But it, honestly, I can't really give an honest assessment on Errol Spence until I see him back in the gym and back into full weight, like 154, you know what I'm saying, 160 coming down. You know, I gotta see that. I can't I can't go off of last performance and last training because it looked different. Even like when Arrow was doing that workout where he was lifting the bar and he was doing, I think he was doing like high knees. He's doing high knees and he was just shaking the bar looking like, even Mel Charlo said it on the fucking All Access. He said, man, Errol Spence, he was running on the All Access, sounding like, he's breathing all hard and shit. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? He was talking his shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. If I was Errol Spence, I'd be looking at that nigga a little differently. Like, "Dude, bitch ass nigga, you gonna use your All Access to talk about my All Access, bitch ass nigga." You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was talking that shit. He was like, yeah, breathing all hard and shit. We gotta think about that. Man, I ain't gonna lie. That's what I sound like when I'm running. Last summer, or this past summer or whatever, I was running. Y'all saw me. I don't know, people follow y'all follow me on other social media platforms. I be posting my videos. I be running and shit, doing the track. That's how I sound. And I smoke a lot of weed. I definitely do. Smoke a lot of trees. I smoke about like 5, 6 joints a day. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I sound like running. And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, does Errol Spence be hitting the joint? I don't know, because man, that brother was breathing hard as fuck on that All Access. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. So I feel you by saying that due to Errol's mindset, he is built different. And I totally respect our brother Errol Spence mindset for sure. And I feel like his mindset is one of the reasons why he had this fight with Bud Crawford, even when he was hurt. And a lot of folks say, "Oh, Errol Spence fans, y'all need to stop making excuses for him." I don't give a fuck. You got to keep it 1,000. We got to put in all factors in this, when it comes to the sport of boxing. Mental, mental, physical, all that shit matters in boxing, bro. It definitely does. Your heart, that matters in boxing. Your durability, that matters in boxing. Your whole physical state matters in boxing. If that didn't matter in boxing, they would not have physical exams prior to fighting. All that shit matters. People think that the average boxing fan, they think that if you're able to make the weight, you're able to perform at the weight. They think those things are the same. They think that, yeah, see, Errol Spence, he made the weight just fine. Just fine. He made the weight. He made the weight last year and the year before. It's not that, nigga. It's not a fucking weight competition. Like, oh yeah, let's see if he can make the weight. Yeah, he made the fucking weight. Now he has to perform with that weight cut. You know what I'm saying? He has to rehydrate and hope a percentage of him that's high comes back. And that's what it is. And that's what it is. I'm glad that they talking about their Errol Spence versus Crawford is gonna be late, mid 2024. I'm glad. I'm so glad they talking about that shit. Cause I'm an Errol Spence fan, and I'm keeping it 100. Our brother needs time to recover and heal. He needs to recover and heal. But Bell and Spence a different fighter, bro. He a different fighter. Like he said, I don't be breathing hard. I don't be breathing hard because I stay in the gym. Nah, that nigga, he stay in the gym, bro. He definitely do. The only thing that held Mel back in life was physical, like, his hand or whatever. Him being injured. That's the only thing holding him back. Mel don't be having no goddamn fat camps. And that's not to shit on our brother Spence. It's not. But we gotta call it what it is. Because I'm a fan of boxing more than I'm a fan of just a boxer. The brothers in our past who were considered top elite. I'm talking about Ward. I'm talking about Floyd Mayweather. What I'm doing right now, the brothers was not doing. They wasn't smoking no trees. The brothers wasn't sipping no wine. They wasn't doing none of that shit. The brothers was in the gym, working, watching the film of boxing, studying, being around the greats, speaking to the greats, learning from their mistakes. Our brothers today, our fighters today, they're not disciplined like we think they are. Even Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson, he be in the gym with Bud and all that shit. That nigga's still missing weight. That's one person. Miss weight. David Benavidez. Great. Hungry Lion. Hungry Lion. Hungry Young. He gonna dethrone Canelo. What happens next? Coke. Missing weight. Javante Davis, knocking motherfuckers out, undefeated, miss weight. A lot of our fighters today are not as disciplined as the fighters in the past. But Mel, he's an exception, and that's why folks be getting upset with me when I say, "Oh man, Mel is a real throwback fighter," like Bud Crawford, because they not out here smoking the trees. They not out here motherfucking sipping the drink. You know what I'm saying? Often, they working. They definitely in the gym working. Haney too. Haney too. Man, we really got to look at all that type of stuff in boxing. And I hate the fact that fans get upset when we look at that shit and say it's fanboyism and all that. That's how, bro, I really be looking at all that shit. Yo, mental, all that. Sugar Ray Leonard was doing cocaine in the 80s. Shit crazy. I know. But we got to look at all that. Some fighters are different. Some fighters are built different. Some fighters can drink some drink and go perform like crazy the next day. Some folks can do that, but not everybody. But that stuff does matter in boxing. You got to look at all aspects. And I've been looking at the training between Canelo and Charlo. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe the visuals may be fooling me, but it looks like Canelo had the best training camp of his life. It's looking like that. I ain't saying it's the best, because the best is probably them days when he was on that computer real heavy. You know what I'm saying? I remember them days when he was fighting Triple G. He was in the training camp throwing a fucking million punches there. I seen that shit. But he's been looking good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Canelo's been looking good. I've seen him running. I don't even see him usually running, but I've seen him running. No knee brace, nothing. He understands that it's his gas tank. That's his problem. Because Canelo, he got the skills. He understands how to hurt you and how to get you out of there. Some fighters don't know how to do that. Canelo knows how to do that. He took this camp real seriously. It definitely looks like it. He's looking good. He's definitely looking good. He's looking good. So that's how you know his last two fights were cakewalk. Yeah, but they're gonna tell us we tripping though. And Canelo hates himself from that shit because he knows that Bivol Bivol's a basic ass fucking fighter. If folks try to say Bivol's this, Bivol's all that, Bivol will get his ass fucking knocked the fuck out by better beef. And Canelo Alvarez feels like, man, if I would have took this nigga more seriously, I could have did something. And I'm not saying he would have won the fight. I'm saying I feel like Canelo feels like if he took himself more seriously or took Bivol seriously in that fight, he would have put on a better performance. But now he understands, like, man, I gotta beat this guy Charlo because this can. I forgot to put Canelo on this list because you know this can change his career too. Because even though even though Canelo's coming off two losses or whatever, Floyd Mayweather and motherfucking Biffy, he has two losses. Folks ain't throwing him in the garbage can yet. They ain't saying, oh, he's done for. They are saying he's slowing down, but they ain't saying he's done for. And they also say he don't fight prime FBAs. They do say that. So if he goes in there and dominates Charlo and knocks him out, it just put that fire back on him. He got that fire back on him. It's a win-win if he wins. If he lose, it's oh man, he lost to a 154 pounder. I don't know, Canelo. It's probably time to hang it up. How worried are you about the judges tonight? I'm telling you right now. If we was doing the challenge where you fall and the people behind you got to catch you, and Charlo was going up there, and the judges was the people that had to catch Charlo if he fell. Let's just say he wouldn't. That challenge wouldn't look so nice. He would fall. He would definitely fall. So what Charlo has to do is beat Canelo's ass. He has to beat Canelo's ass, and I'm just saying it the best way I can. He has to beat Canelo's ass because if you go in there and think you're gonna have a Triple G versus Canelo type performance, one, you're not winning that fight. Charlo should already look at it right now like Canelo got 5 rounds in the bank tonight. I mean, not tonight, right now, like 2:16 p.m. right now, Central Time. What's going on, family? Canelo's already up 4 on 3 cards right now. So what Charlo got to do is he got to go in there. He got to go on there full FBA Montgomery motherfucking uh chair and throwing the motherfucking with whooping the white folks with the chair type energy. He got to go on that. He got to go on that type of energy tonight. And I ain't saying Canelo's a fucking racist white fucking racist motherfucker. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying Charlo got to bring the spirit of the ancestors out tonight. He definitely do. He definitely do. And I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him for saying he got to do this for the culture. I just don't like hearing that sometimes because it just reminds me of AB when he said he's doing this for the hood. In the hood, I brought the whole hood out. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Conjugate with yourselves real quick. I'll be right back. Um, yeah, just really think about that. All right, damn. I'm back. Man. But yeah, Canelo versus Charlo tonight, man. What the fuck? That shit's about to go down, man. Who y'all got? Who y'all got, man? Be keep it 100, man. Y'all don't gotta say Charlo if y'all ain't rocking with Charlo for real, because a lot of people feel like Charlo may have took the white envelope. A lot of people feel like Charlo is undetermined. A lot of people feel like Charlo is overdetermined. A lot of people feel like Charlo got this. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of mixed emotions, man. But the majority's saying Canelo because they just saying, man, Canelo's just the bigger guy and Canelo's the man. Who y'all got? Man, that's just gonna be a great fight though. Definitely is. Honestly, in my opinion, what I think Charlo gotta do is just fight off the jab. Fight off the motherfucking jab. What I mean by that is like Canelo best bet is to get in the inside and hit you with them crazy ass left hooks in that straight right hand down the middle, right? That's his best bet. And mix you up with some body shots. He haven't been doing that lately, but he might bring that out of his bag. He might bring that out. So what Charlo got to do is as soon as Canelo try to get close, pop, quick jab to the face, quick jab, just like that. As soon as Canelo try to get close, pop, slip the jab, back up, dip out, slip the jab, get out. Don't go in there thinking that you motherfucking Triple G and you can just withstand Canelo's punches and you just gonna go in there and try to hit with your best shots. Nah, don't do that. And don't even try to aim for the head. Charlo should just be punching everywhere, not trying to punch for the head. Canelo, that's his game plan. He knows niggas is gonna try to swing for his head. They're gonna try to hit me in my face. They're gonna try to knock me out. So what I'm gonna do is just focus on head movement. Slip, slip, slip. Nobody ever thinks about going to my fucking body, banging my fucking body up, or punching my arm, punching me in the neck, punching me in the collarbone. Nobody thinks about that. They only think about punching Canelo in his face. Charlo, he got to keep him up at bay with that jab, but when he's coming in, start with the jab and bang that body up. Do the EJ on him, like Derek James said. Pop him with the jab and mix him two to the stomach. Dip out of that motherfucker. You don't even have to sit in there. Quick. It can be quick, dude. Just like that. You don't even have to. You don't even have to fucking stay in there. Pop him with the jab. Left hook, right hook. Step out. Canelo get closer. Let's end it with a jab. Two jabs, matter of fact. Jab, left hook, right hook, step out, jab, jab, step out. That would be my game plan. And lateral movements, use some movements. Don't do the motherfucking Tony Harrison, the motherfucking cool boy Steph. If he goes out there and does that type of performance, he is going to get knocked out. And we're gonna be here in Viva La Raza and Viva La Mexico all fucking night. I'm trying to tell you. Do not go in there and try to throw pity pat jabs and fucking move around the ring and gas out and get stopped. Please, I don't like that type of performance. Cool Boy Steph and Tony Harrison put that type of performance on. Disgusting. Nasty work, bro. Definitely. And that's not to shit on them brothers, but let's be real. When that happens, just when you see a boxer throw pity pat jabs and not trying to throw anything else and start circling around the ring, like Marcus Brown versus Better Be too. Just know that is the beginning of the end. Okay, man, I gotta get out of here. I got a lot of shit going on, and I gotta get ready for this fight too. Said Canelo already up 4-0. He said I'm rooting for Charlo, but I won't be surprised if Canelo win. Canelo 7-5 robbery. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But let's all give our strength to our brother Charlo. Hopefully he pulls this shit off. Man, he got to go out here and make history. 2-time undisputed. Can you imagine that? Two FBAs holding 2-time undisputed. What? In the same year? Come on now. That's for the culture right there. We got to get that W. But all right, man. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna do a fight party too.